So there's a sister that went inside her building, that, of course, of a home that she owns, and you had Kankles Karen show up and started to call 911. Let's roll that clip.
Exactly what happened.
I don't recognize these people.
She don't recognize these black people.
You said you don't recognize
I don't recognize them, and they're giving me basically a hard time, and in my case,
Because she told me to leave.
yes, because I'm a homeowner and I don't recognize.
As am I. As am I.
Okay. How did they get in?
Yeah, the locked door. How do we get in the locked door?
I don't know. They were here before I pulled up. I was at the store when they were coming out, and then they came back again.
Okay, bear with me one moment. Do you know the other person's name?
I have no idea. They were talking about rental properties at first.
I don't rent, I own.
Okay, can you ask her what her name is?
No.
No,
Because she doesn't own this property. So Karen can't ask me anything.
I can ask.
You can't ask me nothing. I have the same keys you have. I can get in and out my property when I feel like it. You don't own anything here. I'm in the building.
It is utterly despicable for a black person to be dealing with something like this. This is, to me, a form of terrorism to a point to me, because you're terrorizing people. Why, when you are trying to go to your home, you being having Kankles Karen here to be calling law enforcement on you? I mean, that has to be put down in an anti-black hate crime bill, because you just calling on people and they didn't do anything. That is a hate crime to me. It really is. It doesn't make a bit of sense whatsoever. They do this mess all the time because they aren't fined for misuse of 911. 911 is supposed to be for emergency purposes only, not because somebody walked through a building or I see a black person walking down the street. It's there for emergency only. Now, y'all lucky I'm not no mayor or anything like that, because the first thing I would say is this. We're going to put out a list of what you can call 911 for, and we're going to tell you a list of what you can't call 911 for. And the list that you can't call 911, we have a non-emergency line that you can call for whatever the reason, right? And if you're using it outside of these parameters, you're getting charged with a $5,000 fine. I promise you, they'll stop calling in when they start getting hit with these fines. And of course, you don't pay your fine. Well, you know what happens. You get a warrant and you go to jail. That's the way that works. They should not be calling for nothing like this. No crimes being committed. I'll have to tell them, ma'am, based off of what you're saying, this is not an emergency. Her walking in the building. So you may get a misuse of 911 fine for making this call. They'll stop calling. But let me know what y'all think about, this Karen here, because these people, like I said, they miserable. They're miserable. I'm telling you, I cannot exist like that. Well, I'm worrying about what another man or woman is doing based on skin tone. We know good and well this is white supremacist behavior, because they don't do this to other people, white people. They don't mess with them at all. I can understand if they were doing it to everybody, but no, they only want to focus and target black people.